Welcome to the Thesis Mac Network, where we explore many opinions and topics. Please note that the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guests, and do not necessarily reflect the views of our sponsors or affiliates. We encourage you to do your own research and form your own opinions. Please enjoy the show.
Yo, get the, oh, I'm about to hit him with the, yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to talkYOtalk Radio. It's your boy KeKe on Mac. I'm hanging out here with Terry. Terry, man, what's good with you?
Chilling, man. What's good with you, brother?
Oh, man, I'm out here just chilling with the weather, man. I hope everybody being safe out there. What your days looking like, man? You know, weekends here. Any hot plans?
Just chill with the fam.
Okay.
That's it. Try to stay warm.
Yeah,
Get a little bit more chillier.
I go to shit. What's the Sam's here? Might be hitting that up tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Sam's Club pretty decent.
Yeah, man. You get your bang for your buck. But yeah, man, it's that time of the fucking season, man. We got our chill coats on and shit now. You know, I mean, it's fucking 35 degrees. Clean sweeping through this motherfucker tonight. But all you can do is get your Billy Oceans, man. That's all you can really do. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got out of Billy Oceans. And if you don't got your Swanton boots, then you just can't even fit in this crowd. You feel me?
I'm trying to tell you.
That's real shit right there. Man. Yeah. Let me stop fucking with y'all, man.
Your brother must have been pretty tight.
Man, we got a lot of stuff coming up for y'all, man. We got hot takes and headlines where we're going to be talking about a couple of things that happened with someone from Indiana, exactly from the Hoosier State. Brownsburg, to be exact, sir. So we got that coming up. We got Celebrity Files coming up with featuring Joe Budden, KeKe Palmer, Thornhill. And we got Social Media Me, which is a nice little found that I had picked up on about Twitter. And something that I really noticed what was going on, but now it's like it's breaking it down. It really looks like, man, y'all getting, hassled for your money. Pen in the Pad preview, man. Meek Mills and Rick Ross. New album out. Too Good to Be True. Is it? We'll find out tomorrow, but we got a little preview of it tonight. You know, I took a little listen to it, the entire album. Terry, on the other hand, I think he heard a song or two, so we'll see.
Yeah, I only heard a couple songs,
right?
Couple tracks,
right. We got indie news coming up, which will, this is like the favorite part: legalizing marijuana. Yeah. We should bring Cheech and Chung here, man. I think that'd be cool if we bring Cheech and Chung here. That'd be great. Yeah. Let's see. DEA raids half a dozen homes around Includers and a couple other places. That's something else. Hoosiers Dumbest Criminals also coming up. My favorite part of the show. Definitely find out
one of my favorites.
Hey, man, what can I say, man? It's the icing on the cake.
Definitely enjoying about hearing Dumb Criminal.
Right. Indy's Fun Fact is also coming up, too. So, yeah, man. And we're going to review. Yo. Welcome back, y'all. We got hot takes and headlines. Now, we about to. So, today's hot takes and headlines focuses on And not only Indiana, it also focused on Brownsburg, Indiana. And not only that, it also focuses on the U.S. Capitol. Because a Brownsburg man was arrested Thursday in Indianapolis, felony charges for his action breach of the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. That's right. Alan Cohen. I'm going with Cohen. Age 53, was charged in criminal complaint filed in the District of Columbia with felony offenses of assaulting, resisting for certain officer, obstruction of law enforcement during a civil disorder. Additionally, Cohen faces several misdemeanor charges as well. Knowingly entering or remaining in any restricted building without lawful authority. Engaging physical violence in a restricted building or ground, obstructing within the ground of any of the Capitol buildings. Like, this dude, active physical violence in the Capitol grounds or building. So they're saying accordingly assaulted law enforcement officers guarding the U.S. Capitol, destroyed property, and participated in the assault against the law enforcement officers inside the Lower West Terrence Tunnel, the site of some of the most against police that day. So he was a part of that shit.
Yeah.
And now they got his ass. After reviewing all this shit and finding out that he was one of those people who supported Trump, he ran out there and he thought, just like everyone else was going to think, Trump was going to be there leading the way, but no. Trump was at the fucking Capitol and they're just wrecking shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
See, how many people died? Really, how many people died? Government insurrection.
Yeah. Yes, and the wrong person.
And it's like, I feel like everyone who was charged should be charged with those extreme crimes also.
There's so many people there. And they're they doing their shit. They catching them bit by bit, but they got a couple. They got a lot actually that are paying the prices for that. Thanks to
I wouldn't be Indiana.
Yeah, of course. Fucking Pence was the goddamn vice president, which was also here in Indiana. He was our fucking governor.
No, we're a racist state anyway. So it's not surprising.
Yeah, you're actually right about that. So they said Cohen allegedly marched to the Capitol and made his front of the large crowd. Cohen then approached the police line, grabbed a protective bike rack, and yanked the barricade from officers. When the rioters removed the bike rack, a whole lot of stuff for them to get to the cops. And Cohen then began to take down other barricades. Struggles between police and mobsters continued throughout the entire order. And Cohen, along with other officers, and then Cohen had approached the officers at the tunnel holding a large white pole with two flags attached. At 2:40, on that flag, it read 2020. And the other flag was, take a lucky guess what the other flag was.
I'm sure it was a Confederate.
Yes, it was.
When you racist son of a bitch.
You fucking original Hoosier. See, you should have got Hoosier's dumbest criminal. You should have got. I'm not even gonna give that to you.
He's the runner-up.
Yeah, but you know what? No, he's better. He's hot takes and headlines right now. He's the first thing coming out of my goddamn mouth for a story.
Bird idiot.
That's where all your faith is like, motherfucker, get the fuck out. You're 53 years old. If you got that
What were you
Confederate,
into?
I don't know. You
What do
53
you
years.
It's like you got these years. He said Trump deserves.
So he's expected to be in court on Thursday, Southern District of Indiana. So yeah,
District.
that was Trump.
Boy.
Yeah. So moving on to celebrity fouls now. With celebrity fouls, we got Joe Budden. So Joe Budden was snuffed function at a gentleman's club, you know, strippers and shit there, dancers or whatever the case may be. They won't give out the name of the place, which is smart by Joe, because you don't want a bunch of niggas knowing where you go and chill at. But unfortunately, some niggas do that now. Meet him there. They're starting to see him there, and they're starting to ruffle some feathers with the man. So over this past weekend, we already heard about the incident that Joe, where people said, and now this time at the gentleman's club, he get caught up. Joe said himself, or live on his podcast, that the guy caught all the way back and with one good punch. And I mean, even though he was laughing about it, joking about it and things like that, but it still kind of seemed like, And I know Joe, he would deny that up and down. I don't know him, but like, as long as I've been following and, listening to his music and hearing his interviews and stuff, he wouldn't agree to that shit. But that certain laugh where you're like, yeah, this nigga, he feel played a little bit. He feel embarrassed. He's laughing that shit off. That's just what I'm getting out of Joe right now. He's laughing the shit off. He's bringing it to the light. He's laughing it off. He showed up on his podcast with his left hand bandage.
I don't think he's embarrassed.
I mean, hey. And then he had
a lot of times, because if you got hit by something, you knock you out, hurt you, that you kind of like, nigga, that's all you got.
Mm-hmm.
You did all that, didn't even do no damage. I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, but the way I was talking, because everything banned, and they even made fun that he was wearing the same clothes he had on for the past 2-3 days. Like they were just the whole it was just strange. The Joe Budden podcast, he was out there talking about it, and he was laughing, and sometimes the cam will go to Flip's face, and Flip's looking like but he's also trying to gather why is Joe laughing like extremely hard to something that wasn't as funny when he said it. It was just kind of weird, man. But
if you've been in fights and altercations before, and you think about it, it's serious at the time, but then when you look back, like, this nigga didn't even do it, laughable in some situation. I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just my assumptions of it, But yeah,
because I'm sure if he was fucked up by it, he probably wouldn't. Like hold up, man, let me go ahead.
Right.
I patch on.
Yeah, Joe Buttons. He went on to say that the guy hit him in the club. He grabbed a hold of him, and by the time he said the guy was small. He couldn't really nothing. So nobody was really hitting nobody. Yeah, little nigga, as Joe Biden's called, little dirty ass nigga. And he said these people had nothing to do with Caesar. He did mention that. Then there's something going around that Tax Tone sent them out for Joey. Weird, man. Fucked up, but but Joe did talk about, just staying out the way sometimes, just sitting his ass down, and I understand. Joe was talking about being with his kid. He was talking about, I know he older. I think he older than some 42, 43. He probably about 45, 46. I get him. But yeah, check the. Yeah, go. But yeah, nobody was really hitting nobody. Time he was trying to get up, that's when everybody broke. He had mentioned when the guy, he said everyone just went, he said a whole, so, yeah.
At least he kept it a buck. There's a lot of niggas come on their line.
Mm-hmm.
We 80s babies is different, man.
So you checked that age already?
He gonna be here than us. He's 43.
Okay. 43.
Oh, wait, damn. He can't be that.
I don't know why I thought it was like 46, 45, 46. I don't know. Maybe just talk older than a motherfucker. But yeah, man, keep your head up, dude. Into your conscience, man. He kept saying he kept saying it was a lot of clues given. I was trying to send him signs and he just kept ignoring us. He mentioned the bodyguard and his dad said, "Man, I thought you would have been in the club by now. And this and that. And daylight saving times." And so yeah, because it could have ended up worse. It could have ended up worse.
You back to the days where you was talking that ratchet.
pump it up, just blaze. Me that beat fool with that jack move. Don't worry, tax, I get back to him. Do 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 do. Yeah, man, Joe Budden, man, yo, stay chill, man. Like you definitely one of the pioneers of this hip hop, switching over to podcast and thing like that, man. You doing your thing, and we need you alive. But he's also talking about hiring security too, which I think he's at the if 6ix9ine.
Anybody got time for that shit? For real, when you 40 years old, fighting shit sound cool when you're younger. Like, yeah, I beat this nigga the fuck up now. I got time to be tough.
Right in the fucking face. But yeah, Joey, man, get that protection, big dog. Get that. Moving on. KeKe Palmer. Now you heard anything about this stuff, man? With her, she did her baby daddy bad.
Let's sit here and grant permission to see the kid.
I mean, so for those
and then
out there,
she got so-called video, but she only comes frozen still. I gotta see all video for me to pass judgment. Stills can mean anything.
Well, if y'all want to know what we're talking about, KeKe Palmer through physical and emotional abuse at the hands of her ex and her ex-boyfriend. That's what's that boy name again? Darius Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Darius, 29-year-old. The filing this week in Los Angeles County Superior Court included a request for domestic violence restraining order against Darius Jackson. Judge Wendy Thursday issued a temporary pending a December 5th hearing. So I guess they got telephone messages seeking comments from Jackson on voicemails at his address as the court filing. The documents did not list any authorities who might comment on his behalf. Incidents of violence, both recent and past, were described in a legal real name. So it's a lot going on. And you're right, they did have still photo shots of Darius trespassing into her. If he had a restraining order, or if they wasn't together at the time and they wasn't, supposed to be with each other, she didn't want him over there, whatever, and he got in there, yeah, you trespass. And on her, whether you're joking, whether you're holding her, whether you're trying to keep her with you, if she didn't want to be in your arms at that time. Now, it's easy for people to go, but that's a female. They get away with it. It's like, but, and y'all been going through some shit. Why are you over her house? Why are you attacking her, knocking her over her couch and pinning her down? Stole her phone, and she threatened on video surveillance. So, I mean, whether we see it or not, for her to say, I'm ready to go to court, she's ready.
I mean, but that's the thing. She's showing old footage. All this footage is not real. She's saying that this is years of abuse. And I'm saying, like, you was just saying on, like, social media, how this is the love of your life and all this other stuff, but now it's years of abuse. It is. She literally said that this happened on multiple occasions, and then the footage is old, and then all y'all showing is still footage. And I just don't like to pass judgment until all the facts come out. You haven't heard him speak, and I haven't seen the video. I want to see the video. I don't want to see no still frame.
Well,
you can say this happened. This happened. However it looks, you can make it look bad for you. I mean, bad for him just trying to destroy his character. I just don't like to pass judgment for all the facts of the case come out.
Well, I don't think anyone's going. I think it's just
everybody already on her side.
Well, I haven't heard. I'm not on her side, but she is the one speaking out. Just like when Jada spoke out and Will didn't say shit. What was everybody doing? Oh, we all did that. Oh, Jada do that. Jada side. So we had to, and we just assume she's the bad person, and not knowing that this could be a part of their, these stunt. We don't know, and we got on, well, not on her side, we got on his side in his defense. And then we started noticing, oh shit, this nigga just, like, this is just stupid. Can't believe I defended him. You know what I mean? So I'll do that. And for her to be a female and for her to have still footages that was leaked to the internet or given to the internet or however it came out. People who need to see this, that. We view they probably already came up with what the fuck they about to do.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's old footage or not, it's still proof that this has occurred before. And here's, I don't know the story of how it got leaked to the internet or whatnot, but you can't do females like, even if you got beef with someone like that, it's gonna look bad. So anyway, man, I hope that things turn justice is severe, whether it's true or false. But from the look of things, it don't look so good for Mr. Jackson.
No, it
that's all I'm saying. We got moving on out of you ain't got nothing else to say about that, do you?
No.
Okay, so moving on.
Hope you make it out of this, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah, he did the shit. Just want to add that in there.
I want to hear your side.
Yeah, you'll be the Will Smith of this one. We also got your homegirl back in some shit. Miss Sexy Red. Do you see her? Ski? Do you see her on stage, barefooted,
dropping it like it's hot,
feet dirty, and she got stomach popping out, the baby foot hanging out the pussy, and she over there bouncing? It's like, bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You're doing her normal, man. Why do you question it at this point?
Coochie pink and my booty hole brown, and you just see a fucking baby's nose pop out of her pussy.
That nigga still poke her baby in the head.
Oh man. But everyone loves it. Everyone fucking loves it. It's like everyone loves the ghetto chick that just you can almost ass stink. You know it's staged.
The only thing I hate is they try to make sexy red women.
I can see what you're saying. I got what you're saying. I didn't look at it that way. I didn't look at it that way, but I think she's more of the face of what they want the new to become like. Now we getting female who never lived in the projects, who never lived in the hood, who's looking at this shit, and they want to be that.
Mm-hmm.
They acting like that, and they out the suburbs all the time. Because they ain't been through, and I see what you're saying. They are putting sexy red up there.
They're getting turned out.
Right. And everybody's putting sexy red. Everybody's loving this shit. You know what I mean? And even
like
when we make fun of it, it's still, keeping her name buzzing, which I like her because like she's ghetto as fuck to go see that bitch.
And the thing is, that's reality. It's plenty of sexy reds out here. She just out in the open with it.
Yep.
Sexy red like that.
Yeah, you smashed a couple.
To let you on a period.
Yep.
Stripping while they pregnant, cheating while they pregnant, doing drugs while they pregnant, walking around barefooted with dirty ass feet, wear the same old, take that weave out, back in later.
Yeah, booty hole brown. But Drake and them loving her. They loving her though.
Mm-hmm.
They pushing that shit. Thing. Make these bitches just as you. She just remind me of the
club.
Female.
One of the bodyguards grab her butt seat.
No.
So you get upset. I'm like, really?
She just remind me of that female cousin you didn't want. Your mama didn't want your sister around.
I didn't want you around because she try to fuck you because he's so ratchet and nasty.
Don't you mess with that half-ass girl with her fast ass.
Mm-hmm.
Her
she
fast
adopted
ass.
Anyway.
She just fast. That would be a bad word.
I told your auntie to whoop her ass when she was little. Now look at her.
She too damn fast. That's what's wrong with her. She's too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn.
Little girl a hoe.
I remember Slow was fucking. He was fucking retarded as ass shit. Ass motherfucking young person. Fast ass motherfucker. Let your mama catch somebody grind. Y'all grinding or some shit. Fast.
Over here.
Motherfucker. Ain't nobody humping around. And I need it in the
You over here laying and playing. That's how you get babies.
I know you are dealing with them. Oh, rest in peace, Bobby Brown. Wait, he ain't died.
Oh, damn. What the hell are you talking about? That nigga died?
Shit. No, never mind. Take that. He didn't. That was a mistake.
Nigga trying to kill somebody, nigga.
No, he been high, man. He been out there. He been kind of far back somewhere, Good for what you right, because they did do a little tour.
And he said, I got a voodoo die.
That nigga, they did a tour, man. He couldn't even stay on stage long enough. That man go. Shout out to Bobby though. You ain't got nothing else to say about this KeKe Palmer or the Ski Miss Funky Booty.
KeKe.
You ain't got nothing about Miss Footy. It's cool. So
my sexy red, nah.
Yeah, Miss Funky Booty. So we also got coming up here, Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill tells audience they're lucky she even showed to play. Her fans who attended her shows maintains that the singer will show up when she's ready. And they will either wait patiently or plan to arrive for an anniversary tour celebrating 25 years of her first album. You remember the name of that?
man. The miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
She provided more context to her understanding for, her contract, telling the audience that her Los Angeles show, You're Saying She's Late, shaded on this state. Hill performed the first show of the anniversary tour with the Fugees on October 18th, in weeks since she postponed 2 shows, one in Philadelphia and the other in Fort Worth, citing several vocal strain of injury. She said she fought through the last couple of shows, pushing her voice and masking the injury with medication. This isn't safe or sustainable. She said at the time, it's more, it's just more messed up for her, and what's keeping her going is that she's a musician. She loves what she does. So
I'm just tired of the excuses from Lauryn Hill all these years.
All these years?
You just rude for your fans. Now, whatever you got going on personally, that's understandable. Everybody got something going on, but I don't want to hear that. You just wait. You got motherfucking fans. See your ass put one album out since 1998. One. You talking about, you better be glad you showed up. You better be glad they showed up.
I think they're gonna show up anyway. It's fucking Lauryn Hill. Her first album, her only solo album, is a classic album. She took over that. This is the whole thing, Fine Wine. That's why 50 Cent. That's why 50 Cent tour is massive, because that one album, that Get Rich or Die Trying. That's why he's able to do that.
Shit on his fans either.
No. They're both on that. They're doing that, and that's out. And you have her fans who, like she said, she shows up, she does it. It might be late, but you're not saying that's something that I'm not saying y'all should. I'm not agreeing with her, but I'm understanding after reading the things that she's been going through. And instead of postponing more shows, she might, show up late. But this isn't the first time we heard
it. And like I said, it ain't the first time we heard about it. There's always excuses. But my whole thing is, if you going through some shit, we all going through your fan. I'm talking about that. You better be glad we showed up. You better be glad we showed up after 25 years with not an album, nothing.
I'm just saying. I think if she had more albums, they probably was. If she had more, still just show up for a particular album and those particular songs. And the things she did with the Fugees.
How many people you think of this generation, of our generation, is still gonna show up to that?
The ones who showed up.
I guarantee you, on her. This generation ain't listening to him.
I don't think they're doing that for that generation. I think they know what. I think they know what our audience.
Think in our generation that came up on that.
Well,
that too. That's what I'm saying.
They know wasn't packed.
It don't matter.
What do you mean it don't matter? They're showing up. But they're showing up.
You said, like, it's very few artists, even though you have a high selling albums like that can come out. Like 50 Cent and still have a sold out tour. It don't shit on his fans either.
No, but I wasn't comparing that.
What I'm saying is
that part. She's on her fan. We get that part, and we're lucky if they show up. But my point that I'm trying to make is that they do show up. They're always showing up. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I was trying to go to those shows. It's like
with the attitude. I'm saying. You shit on your fans like this. Ain't nobody gonna keep trying to hear this shit. Who the fuck you think that you talking to? You 50 years old. You ain't dropped the album in 25 years. Off this one album.
And that's what she's doing. That's what they like. Like, I get what you're saying. Motherfuckers like us would be like, well, fuck that, man. I ain't going back to that shit. But you got motherfuckers who's out there who don't. You got motherfuckers out there who don't care. That's just like Beyonce. She got fans out there. Now, Lauryn Hill don't got as many fans. Beyonce got fans out there. It don't matter what she go to a concert just farting in the fucking microphone. They're going to pack that bitch up.
Yeah, but Beyonce, they gave her fans so much over these years.
No, it's
one album.
And she had loyal fans since then. That's all I'm saying. She had loyal fans since then. And the ones who probably complained probably wasn't loyal fans. They probably just fans of the album or something like that, but not the ones who've been patiently waiting for her to get up out of her house and come out and do some shows. And unfortunately, she got those many loyal fans who's going to also performing with you. So they got their fans that's going to be there as well. But that's what I'm saying. Either way, you'll be there. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? So I'm just not saying you're wrong in any of this, but I'm also trying to look at it from both ways. And, you know, and with her, Lauryn Hill also went on to say, she said, I don't do it because she said, because I stand here in the name of God. And I
don't care why you do it.
And she said, God is the one who allows me to do it, who surrounded me with the community. Hill told Los Angeles that the music itself is a key factor in her relationship with performing live. When she told them she sold, so many showed up and said, hey, would you like to make one? So I went around the world and I played the same album over and over and over and over again, because we're survivors and we're not survivors. We'll thrive. So that's what that's what she said to the fans.
Man, I don't care.
Now, this is how I'm going to put it. When I looked at the video, heard how she said it, it wasn't like, what? You lucky I'm here. It wasn't like that. It was more like your mama telling you, you lucky. It's just be grateful. And she's probably saying that maybe she's too high up on her high horse, regardless. But I don't think it was more in a disrespectful way.
How else could you say that?
How black people are, man. You know, there's certain things we can say. No, don't do it. You know, there's certain things we can say to each other. If we said to someone who was white, they were probably, whoa, man, and screaming on the fucking phone. We about to fucking go down and fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I think she was saying it in a way of just bullshitting around. She kind of serious with it, but at the same time, like, yo, y'all don't know. Y'all lucky I'm here.
Man, look, what she been saying is, how many years? Okay, we're gonna go back. How many years she been going through this shit?
I don't fucking know.
With the late to concerts and shit. It's been so long. That's pure inconsideration. Going through shit every fucking time.
She probably
like the rest of the world. They got
but
the money they have spent on this. It's fucked up as the economy is. People spend their money to come see you. I don't want to hear.
I mean, it's not like they paying B money.
People only pay $2.
They paying like,
I don't care.
They paying about
$4 to come see you. They put money in your pocket.
I agree with that too, but the economy in it with that.
And everything matters.
If getting some $80 tickets is some impact to you, you don't even fucking go.
I ain't saying. All I'm saying
I'm just saying. Now Beyonce,
I'm not coming to nobody's show.
Beyonce, she don't want your paycheck. She wants your return.
I don't give a damn.
That's what
I don't care if I pay $2 or $2,000 for a ticket.
Fuck that.
I still put money in your pocket.
Fuck that. You ain't putting money too in my pocket. Fuck that.
I'm good with that. If your tickets is $2, I still supported you and I came to see you.
Yeah, so don't complain. I'm here. I feel you now, Lauren. I know exactly what the fuck Lauren Hill paid me, and I did it. You ain't paid me to do it this time. We just asked you to be here by this time. I can see if this was every once in a while, because everybody ain't gonna be. But when you late and then you had the nerve to get this speech,
instead of just coming, you know what? I made a mistake. We was late. We got stuck in traffic. Our flight got something. You could at least make up a lie.
Hey, she don't do it because they let her do it. She do it because she's standing there in the name of God and do.
Man, I don't want to hear that. See, people always try to bring religion into it when they know they're wrong.
Mr. Terror, you gotta understand.
I believe in.
She did it.
You know, and I don't want to hear all that. Messed up. You know you messed up.
I understand.
Stop being a narcissist.
I get it.
I want to hear it.
Rule the world, and we all son. Shout out to Lauren Hill and the Queen. The Queen has fucking spoken. She said, y'all lucky. Y'all motherfucking lucky. You goddamn right. And I believe she'll stand on that shit too. Motherfucking right. I say it again. I'll say it a motherfucker. I'm sure
she will double down on it.
I'll say it again. The fuck? So, moving on to social media me. Because I'm done defending the Queen, Lauren Hill. To the hater Terry. But my social media me. God, I gotta change that fucking name. After weeks of uncertainty, Elon Musk made good on his threats to remove blue check marks from the accounts of verified users on Thursday. From the phone to celebrities like LeBron James, Jim Shatner, users who didn't pay up to retain the blue badge lost. Cost of keeping the marks, the blue check marks, ranges from $8 a month to a $1,000 monthly to verify an organization. So that means if yours truly, This Is Mac Network, wanted to be certified as a organization, we would have to pay $1,000 a month, plus $50 monthly each affiliate account. So that means we'll be paying $1,000 a month for the This Is Mac Network account and $50 a month for my account, and then to get you on your account. So Twitter. Hold on. I'm almost there. Twitter does not verify the individual accounts to ensure they are. Case with the previous black mark. So outdoor platforms pre-Musk administration. Twitter had about 300,000 verified users under the original, many of them lists, athletes and public figures. The checks began disappearing from the user's profile late morning Pacific time, converting that was once a signal of authentic into a revenue stream, as caused confusion made worse by several false starts. When CEO Musk first made it check mark, fake starting, getting, like they had a fake George W. Bush account and a fake Eli Lilly account. And they put the blue adding to the complexity, multicolored system that with varied check marks for different entities. Like they had the gold check marks, the blue one seemed like a black one or something. So that being said, how do you feel about that? Because this looked like a fucking scheme. He done paid what, like $44 billion for this shit?
43, something.
Billion fucking dollars for it. And
he really overpaid for it.
Yes, he did, for fucking Twitter. I mean, Twitter is a hell of a fucking platform. I give it that. But, yeah, man.
I know $43 billion worth.
Nah, not at all.
And now he got to recoup.
Yeah. That's why it's $1,000 for an organization.
What is this $1,000 a month gonna get me? If this ain't bringing me no guarantees back what I'm putting in, give me this for getting for this $1,000.
Now, all it takes is for someone to say, you know what? We need to come up with an alternative. It's going to be the new Twitter. And I know they tried stuff like Facebook tried with the whole threads. And threads should have done that. But they're not put. Sometimes I forget I even have. And the threads account is usually linked to your Facebook. To your Instagram. Which your Instagram is. All that shit's owned by fucking what's the homeboy name? Zach Zuckerberg. It's all meta. It's all meta. So you would think that'd be it. But honestly, I think right now we need a celebrity to start up, like a Threads. So make it entertaining because whatever you want. Like if you want to go on Twitter for motivational speech, you got it. You want to go for videos to make you laugh, you got it. You want to go on there to see fights, you got it. No one's taking them down like Facebook is. I get it, Facebook's trying to clean the shit up, but Twitter's like, fuck it, let it go. You want to go on there and jack off and all that type, they got porn on it. All you need is on Twitter. Right at the palm of your hand, literally. You want to be educated? You want to hear what's going on with Joe Biden? You want to hear what's going on with Republicans? It's there. You just have to follow the you're looking for. You need to follow those type of people, and your timeline will be full of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had a blue check mark at one, and it was like, hey, now you got to pay, and it was like, yeah. Nah, son. That ain't gonna happen, Shay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I paid for it for like about 2 months. I paid for it. And then I just started seeing everyone get it. Everyone get it, man. Big, little skinny chick, booty cheeks hanging out. How the fuck you get it? All she do is post OnlyFans videos. How did you get a blue check mark? Why we need to know you're the real you? I don't think there's a fake you out there. Nobody's trying to be the fake you. You ain't getting catfish, bitch. So yeah, I don't know, man. Twitter is still a cool place to be on. Just don't try to look like a celebrity. 100 subscribers, we goddamn start acting funny. But
hell yeah, baby.
Give me my blue. The relaunch of this costs $8 a month. The relaunch of the service costs $8 a month for web users and $11 a month for users of iPhone and Android apps. So see how the prices kind of change. Subscribers are supposed to see fewer ads, be able to post longer videos, and have their tweets featured more. That's what you'll get for $8 a month. If you're subscribed, I'm going to read this again. For subscribers, supposed to see fewer ads, whoop-de-fucking-do, be able to post longer videos, unless it is porn, who really gives a shit? Videos and have your tweets featured more. Featured where? No, this is for the $8 and $11. The $1,000 are for organizations. This is for just regular users who want their stuff, an account like that, blue check mark. You can talk to sir. You can talk to just about anybody. You can hit them up unless they block you. But if you don't have a blue check mark, the person with the blue check mark might got because you don't have a blue check mark. It's petty as fuck, yo. I'm not gonna lie, it's petty as shit. No, don't talk to me. You don't have a blue check mark. No. So they trying to make you got blue. You ain't got no blue fuck with me.
They trying to make it seem like you in an elite club or some shit.
Yeah. That's what they doing. They doing a little
Like
Illuminati thing.
the country club of media.
That's the Illuminati thing right there. They trying to do, man. I know exactly what they doing. With
I can see they had a man in a green suit, gold watch. Pictures like
it was Mr. Musk.
Bag.
It was Mr. Musk.
Hey, you know, it's a good idea. They can pay $1,000 for an organization every month. It will get you this.
You got the money, right? You cocksucking some. You got the, and that's all it really takes.
See, think about it. It's not a lot of money.
LeBron.
It will increase your business tenfold.
Like I said, LeBron. But yeah, that's about it. I'm not fucking with Elon. I'm not fucking with him on this shit, man. I'm sorry, my nigga. You didn't got your last. Moving on for Elon Musk. He's just trying to make a comeback. He's trying to make some revenue back. That's all that is. So we got Pen and the Pad preview. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looking at my roller, it's about that time. Pen and the Pad preview, y'all. We'll be talking about here Rick Ross and Meek Mill. New album. Too Good to Be True. No. They got an album out. This is of the album. Too Good to Be True. Rick Ross and Meek Mill. I listened to all 17 tracks. They are 17 and they have 2 songs that have stars next to their names on Google Music. Well, not Google, sorry. Apple Music. And usually when you have 2 stars or you have stars by that specific track, that means that's the track that's getting the most plays. And looking at both tracks, I see Shaq and Kobe up there, which, well. Now they also have another song. One more that they didn't put. I probably will speak on that when we do there is one that has called Lyrical Easy. And I do know that's the track where they sampled Jay-Z's song off the Blueprint. Breathe Easy. 1, 2, 2, 4. Breathe Easy.
Yeah.
Off the Blueprint? Yeah. Dynasty. Blueprint, nigga. So when they came, they sampled that joint called Lyrical Easy. And Jay's was a little more lyrical exercise. So I see what they're doing. I like it. It does have that that feel to it from back then. So how many songs you listen to? Did you just listen to the Shaq?
I didn't listen to 2. I don't even know exactly but you know, I didn't get a chance to review the whole album.
You sound far back right now.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I didn't get a chance to review the whole album.
But you got that today though, right? Well, tomorrow.
Yeah.
So myself, I listened to this album, and I did listen to the Shaq and Kobe remix joint. Did you hear that one yet? The one with Shaq on.
I said when I see it, yeah, Shaq probably gonna be saying some shit because I always like Shaq as a rapper.
That's all I'm gonna say.
What?
Yo, man, Shaq, man, I love Shaquille O'Neal, yo. They got Dame Dollar on there, which is Damian Lillard from who was formerly with the Portland Trail Blazers. Now he's with the Milwaukee Bucks. He's Dollar.
Spit a verse.
Yeah, he always rapping. It's just it's more like a, how can I explain it? It's like, yeah.
So he wasn't no Iverson with it.
AI one is nice. AI was just he was just groundbreaking. But I'm not gonna switch him down into that lane right now. But he had the voice for it. He had a cool start. And then just listening to it lyrically, it sounds like an athlete trying to be a rapper. That's what I got all out of listening to it. It was like, yeah. And then Shaq came in and it was bad, yo. It won't, because Shaq still, I maintained the frame, and then I got the characteristics and off to distance, and like, he's like an old nigga that just woke up and just fuck it, I got it.
I got this.
I wouldn't want no Shaq album. He shouldn't have been. If he was gonna be
because if he went first, man,
he should have went first. Got that shit out the way. Go ahead, start it off, Shaq. Get that out the way, homie. Shout out to Big Diesel, man. I fuck with Shaq. Shout out to Big Diesel. I ain't trying to start no shit, man. That's my favorite basketball player of all time. So shout out to the big. Another song you heard, Shaq and Kobe, and what else?
What is it?
Oh Lord,
it came right after this.
Either way, but yeah. So
yeah,
I think it's going to be one of those albums where it's not going to. I don't know. I'm not going. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna give it another good listen tomorrow and see if my feelings feel any better towards this album. So
yeah, I heard. One shit.
She was about to say it. What's Joe? What is it? But yeah, man.
I didn't. I had to look at it. Okay, that's what it is. Because I knew it was the third track.
Yeah. But y'all check out that Meek Mill and Rick Ross, Too Good to Be True. Meek Mill's had a couple of joints where he was ripping it, man. I was fucking with him, lyrically on this.
Going in.
Yeah, he was going in a couple of them joints for me. Some I like that I don't think other one I like, but right now it's right now it ain't touching. It ain't touching Offset easy right now, to be honest with you. I don't think it is. The beats are I don't know, man. We're gonna have to talk a little bit more tomorrow. I ain't gonna try to spend too much time on it right now. But so y'all make sure y'all catch us up next week, man. But we're gonna be doing it tomorrow. So moving on from that, we got Indies Urban News coming up. Man, so you should already talk about on Indies Urban. It should be in community want to talk about right now if you are in the state of Indiana. And what could that possibly be? What could they possibly want?
Thanksgiving dinner?
No. How about after your Thanksgiving dinner, you get a fat ass blunt that you can just walk out on your porch and puff that motherfucker and wave to the cops and go, hello.
I'm talking about some Thanksgiving, sir.
Hello. That motherfucking marijuana. That mara of all Joannas I'm talking about. Yes, y'all. Legalizing marijuana, Ohio, and Michigan on the rest of the planet with a good drug that will be legalized in these states. So Ohio's decision to legalize recreational marijuana this week, attention of Indiana's, several of whom said the Hoosier state is behind the curve. I agree. I agree with Indiana lawmakers because the Hoosiers, and we are proud Hoosiers. We talk about them every day, don't we? So,
yes, sir.
The Hoosier state is behind the curve.
You should be ahead of it almost.
We should be parked on that motherfucker, relaxing on that motherfucker. But you know what?
It would just only make sense.
It really does. So others, however, say more time is needed before any decisions are set in stone. Ohio's vote comes through roughly a week after Indiana committee recommendation to regulating marijuana. I haven't seen any real movement on this issue. That's what the state rep Mike Pierce said. So he said he haven't seen any on the issue.
Yeah,
shit.
Because Indiana, we probably gonna be the last state, bro. We so conservative here.
Yeah.
On the drug laws, because I ain't really tripping if they legalize it or not here. I just wish they would at least decriminalize it. Where people ain't spending years or months and shit in jail behind some weed. So that's my whole thing.
So you want people in jail to have weed?
I said I want them to at least criminalize it. So like I ain't tripping, take it. Pulled over with some weed in the car, like an ounce, 2-3 ounces, a pound, whatever. They should just be able to confiscate and be like, all right, without you going to court, none of that. You be like, all right, yeah, you ain't supposed to have it. Okay, cool.
If you legalize that, it would be that way.
Say what?
I said, but if you legalize weed, it would be that way.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't care if they legalize it or not. But it wouldn't be that way if it's like that, because they still gonna regulate it. The government still want their money.
No, we're talking about the government getting their money. We're talking about you saying if they hold on.
I'm saying Indiana.
Hold on. What you saying? You said it, but you said you don't care if they legalize it or not, but if they just kind of chill out on the penalties of it, right? If you wouldn't have to worry about that because it's legal. So you wouldn't have to. So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say I don't care if they legalize it. Just don't do this. When it's like, but if you legalize it, you won't have to go through that.
Yes, you would. Because if they pull you over with weed that's not from a dispensary, then they can be like, okay, where'd you get this weed from? And lock you up depending on how much you got.
No, if you legalize it, you can get your license to grow your own marijuana. That comes with it. But yeah, if you growing it without fuck up, yeah, do it the right way. Do it the right fucking way.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying regardless of whatever capacity you are, if you're just a normal human being, I don't care what you are. If you got caught,
so
what I'm saying is if you get pulled over with any kind of weed or whatever,
that's just
since weed is basically a plant.
But
how take it from them without going to jail, no court date, no criminal charges, no misdemeanor, no felony.
I got that. But how do you not care if they legalize it or not?
Oh, I'm saying I'm for legalizing it.
Okay, what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. If they legalize weed, the penalty will not be much. It definitely won't equal up. But it definitely, and I agree with that. But like, that'll make cops go get some fucking weed. You know what we're doing. I think that's when it would happen like that, because it's like, it's not a big deal now. It'll be like goddamn having beer that you don't know if someone can brew themselves or brew from the 7-Eleven.
But that's what I'm saying, because they would have to prove that this weed is from a dispensary every time they pull you over. So what I'm saying is, even if it ain't from the
this is one step forward, sir.
Like what?
This is one step forward, sir.
Yeah, I'm with it. What I'm saying is, either way,
so what are we?
I'm cool with it.
So what are we talking about here? Moving on, ladies. Goddamn,
yeah.
Oh shit. Moving on. So I guess with this shit, you got a couple of people who think isn't a good thing. Indiana State Police Superintendent Doug Carter, fuck you, said marijuana legalization in surrounding states create additional challenges for law and government. Holcomb have taken on this issue. So I think he kind of cock blocking a little bit on this shit too. So let's look at it this way. For us grown folks, legalizing marijuana would be a dream come true. It'll be a nicer, more comfortable place. But with all that's going on in Indiana right now, especially in Indianapolis, would weed be a good thing? Because they're also talking about just selling it to people 21 and over.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you think this would do more harm? You know, legalizing marijuana with the cops. Let's think on the cops' behalf at this point. The cops have you're the chief. Are you looking at it like, oh shit, there's gonna be a whole lot of fucking challenges coming?
No.
So what's your thought process if they legalize it and you're at the head?
I mean, what else can you do? Just go by law. As long as they got the legal limit, or if they ain't going over the legal limit, too. It is what it is. Do y'all job.
Right.
Police work the right way. Dude, what can you do? This is the law that's passed, follow along. Don't make up rules on the fly.
So
it is what it is.
So it seems a lot of desire or appetite to address it in an upcoming session. But I do hope that we continue to conversation. I think until the federal government says now this is not going to be a scheduled drug anymore, that we are in the right place. State Senator Rodney Powell, or is that Powell? Because it sounds like Powell. Powell. Said one bill he's filling would legalize recreational marijuana for Hoosiers over the age of 21 if passed. That's the small step I'm waiting right there. That one small step right there. That's the one we need to pass. Because I got a feeling Indiana's going to be that state that's go, let's legalize it medically.
Yeah.
And then see how it works. Like, they're going to milk this shit. We probably don't see shit to 2028, 27.
I say 2025.
Yeah.
Be close.
No, that's what it's going to be with Ohio. They're not going to see anything till January 2025, I believe it is. Yeah, so it's going to take
They probably started earlier than that. When they want to get the economy more money.
Yeah, they about a little over 200 million a year here to Indiana if they do it that way and legalize it like that. Come on. Wouldn't that be more money added to the government when everyone talking about this government shutdown and all this bullshit? I mean, hey.
I forgot how many millions the first year that Colorado.
Oh, man.
The first year was beneficent.
Bonkers. So yeah, man, that's just crazy. Go ahead, man, make that move. We're not on. We're behind. We need to get on the curve, not behind the curve. Moving on to DEA raids dozen homes around Fishers and large drug investigation. Multiple homes across, central Indiana and Indianapolis were raided this week as part of a lengthy drug investigation by the DEA themselves. Federal investigations confirmed they searched more than a half dozen locations from Indianapolis and beyond. In one neighborhood near 38th Street and German Church Road in Indy,
German Church.
a loud noise startled neighbors Wednesday morning, and one neighbor said they heard a big boom. It was Lisa Flower. She said, I thought it was a car accident, so I ran through the house and saw the police, SWAT cars, and all that, and basically they was making a fuss. At the same time, the DEA raided a second home 2 miles away near East 46th Street. And people out there are saying, look, this needed to happen. They caught a bunch of fentanyl, false counterfeit pills. They caught all the good fucking thing. I'm sorry to say that. I never thought I'd agree with, raids and shit like that, but you motherfuckers are selling fentanyl. I heard motherfuckers, hey, one of them, man, that shit get you fucked up. If a nigga don't like you, they can just crush it in your fucking drink. Sprinkle it on your food. And it is going around. This shit is going around right now. But we hear the mayors.
You trying to kill motherfuckers.
We hear the mayors and shit on TV talking about fixing the roads and shit. I don't want to hear about spending $1.3 billion on the road. How you gonna get this fucking fentanyl off the fucking streets?
Mm-hmm.
This shit is killing motherfuckers. In fact, just a tiny amount of fentanyl, enough to fit the tip of a pencil, can be deadly. As a result, last year in Marion County alone, there were 852 fatal drug overdoses, 641 being related. Crazy?
Yeah.
Are we crazy yet? Well, a bit more crazier. Let's get a little more crazier. Statewide, those numbers swell to more than 2,800 overdose deaths. My thing is the motherfuckers who actually,
yeah, man,
every fucking time. Like, what high gets you almost dead and you go, yo, I need some more of that shit.
There you go.
I'm on the edge. I need some more. Boy. It's fucking,
that shit.
It's fucking crazy, yo.
Niggas sprinkle some crack on.
Man. All right, so what we got coming up next, man? I think I know what we got coming up next. Welcome to Hoosiers' Dumbest Criminals. This is Mac Network. Yeah, that's right, motherfuckers. It's Hoosiers' Dumbest Fucking Criminals.
What here?
I said that's
what we doing here.
All right, I'm not gonna do that voice though. But yo, man,
should, man. I was gonna tell you should have said it just like that in that voice. Yeah, nigga. Talk about these dumbasses, man.
Hey,
go into it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe next time. So, who dumbest criminals? Safe to say, these Hoosiers have not got a name. So I can't put up the name, but I can put on. Well, Indianapolis police say a suspect, and this is something you brought to my attention, has stolen a vehicle, led officers to an east side scrapyard Thursday. According to the IMPD, around 3 p.m. Thursday, IMPD North District officers began following the suspect reportedly driving a stolen Hyundai on the city's east side. Officers the suspect, who then reportedly drove into a scrapyard in the 2800 block of Euclid Avenue. PD said 3 people out of the stolen car quickly apprehended, and 3 were juveniles, a 15-year-old and 2 17-year-olds. After IMPD said all VIN numbers on the confirmed to have been stolen. Detective was granted a search warrant of the property. Investigators said that at least 15 stolen vehicles were recovered, not counting the original car that spurred the investigation. This is the first time that local police have dealt with scrapyard, with its location near East 30th Street on Euclid Avenue. IMPD busted a chop shop at the same location back in March 2022. You led the cops to fucking motherfuckers, man. These young motherfuckers.
This crime just ain't your thing, yeah.
It's not. Stealing cars. Niggas still steal cars.
Just go to her house, nigga.
Stealing cars.
They had criminals now.
Oh man. You still whipping? Go. What are you doing with these cars? Just joyriding? Want to see some bitches? What are you doing? What are you doing? Going to the scrapyard, selling it? Oh man, I'm sorry, man. This is just horrible.
And then even if it's like we're in the era of tracking devices on these cars, like you can think track her on.
Boy. I wanted this dealing with the same place the cop was chasing those 2 teenagers and one ran out and the other. Could have been a different location. But either way, it's always these young ass niggas. Just like it was a young nigga that got killed in the car that the young lady thought he was stealing, but he was in there slumped. Young niggas, man. Y'all go.
Sound like a hit too.
It's just too much, man. It's too fucking much. Y'all need to do something with yourselves, man. I don't know how the fuck Indiana's gonna fix this shit, but you need more than just more. We need black strong niggas in the hood, but the motherfuckers ain't in the hood. They locked up or dead or moved on with their life. You know, I mean, help a brother. You see a brother, help a brother. That's all I can say. Try to get some wisdom. Maybe they should have stick with their goddamn conscience or something, man. So always try to help a brother. And I'm tired of these old ass hang around the young ass niggas just to feel young again. Because when niggas do that, they ain't coaching these niggas. They trying to fit in.
Yeah.
Some niggas don't like to grow up, man. Hey.
They in their second childhood.
You over 30, man. Don't hang out with these young niggas. Them young niggas can stop by and say what up, OG, but for these young niggas' house and shit.
Really, you over 20.
Nah, I give it 25 because that's when 25 you still at that,
over
man.
25.
Well, yeah. So yeah, man, we
even
definitely
at
need to do
25 to an extent.
Yeah, but either way, man, we need more positive people talking to these young men. We need more strong black females, these young females. We need a lot of that now. We need a lot of coaching right now. You know,
we got too many of them out here talking about ski.
Fucking ski. And these little niggas booty holes. They don't care. They into it now.
Telling you.
So, yeah, man. See your brother, teach your brother, man. That's it for Hoosiers Dumbest. So congratulations, you finals 115-217. You are welcome to Hoosiers Dumbest Criminals. That ain't work out how I wanted to. It said welcome, but yeah, you are fucking criminals right now. We got to work on that. So here's another thing, man. We about to challenge Mr. Terry with an Indies fun fact. So I want to know if you know this one, or if you knew that, or is it something new that you just learned today? So
yeah, let me know, buddy.
Indies fun fact. Hoosier State is Indiana's official state nickname. Hoosiers refers to men who worked for Samuel Hoosier when the Louisville and Portland Canal along the Ohio River in the 1820s. Another nickname is Hospitality State. Did you know any of that? No, you know.
Yeah, I didn't know. Damn.
Yeah, boy. What? Yeah. Gun pew pew pew. Yeah, West Side gun pew 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 pew. Yeah. Oh shit, man. Well, hey, man, that's the show. That's the motherfucking show. Subscribe to our Spotify, This Is Mac Network. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page, This Is Mac Network. Make sure you come join us on Facebook, which you can look us up at This Is Mac Network, talkYOtalk, which is on Facebook. That's where we got our people that on talkYOtalk. That's where a lot of our fans at, our fan base from Facebook. We 1,300 strong, yo. So come on over, and you got lots of videos and, posts and comments and all that type of shit. We need to just get that popping, all right? And if you like Hoosiers Dumbest Criminals, you can always look us up on Facebook, Hoosiers Dumbest Criminals, that too. It is up. I still have work to do with it, but it's up. So if you want to kind of just join in and watch the growth of it, go ahead and add yourself right now, to the group. I'm about to go ahead business and, try to feel good before bed and get ready for tomorrow, man. Weekend be gone before you know it, and somebody be back in the dungeon too. Well, you got to go back to hell in a few days, ain't it? You know what? I shouldn't even say nothing, yo. I shouldn't have said nothing. My bad. I ain't want to ruin your night. Hey, hopefully Meek Mill and Rick Ross get you back into it. I doubt it, though.
I'm going to go ahead before I go to bed in minutes.
God.
I ain't up. I'm
about to be down. God damn it. I know that. Brown texted me while we did the show, but I think he sent something. I don't think he really was talking about nothing. Or maybe it was a signal he was up. Shout out to Glover, man. Shout out to Glover, man. Hope the kid get well and everything like that. Man, there's so much shit going around, yo. Y'all stay safe. Please stay safe, y'all. That's all I can tell you. Stay safe.
Stay safe, stay warm, stay
love. Stay love. All right, man, we out of this motherfucker, man. That's it for the show, y'all. Talk your talk. We.